Welcome to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got a property in Elko County, Nevada I'd like to show you. I've been asking $5,000 for this property. It's 10 acres, and nobody's bought it, so it's time to lower the price. So let's take a closer look. I was asking $5,000 for 10 acres. In this area, I usually get around $2,000 for 10 acres, but this one's got a stream going through it. So I wanted to point that out, and I think it means a lot when there's a water in the property. Like you could put a pipe up the stream and just use gravity to get water flow to your property. I mean, you could pump out of the stream into tanks. You could filter it, and you could use it for livestock. You could use it for your horses. You could use it for all kinds of things, gardening and stuff, planting trees. So that the other properties don't have. So let's look at the GPS coordinates of this and see what we can see. So we're in northern Nevada. Let's zoom out first, show you where we're at. Well, maybe the map's better. We're in northern Nevada. We're close to Route 80. Salt Lake City is over here, and this is just into the Nevada countryside past Utah. So it's on the Utah-Nevada border, but in Nevada. Reno's over here, Sacramento, San Francisco. So Route 80 goes up through Nevada, heading, on and on and on. But you get the idea. So over here is a little town, Elko. That's this whole region of Nevada is called Elko. It's Elko County. And that's where you got Home Depot, Walmart, stuff like that. Wendover's got some casinos, hotels. It's a good truck stop. It's got a lumber yard too. So you can get supplies there. As we zoom in some more, there's a little town to the north called Montello. And they've got a bar, a post office, and just some basic, convenience store stuff. Chips and soda and things. And then there's Pilot Peak here, which is the prominent mountain of the area. And you're at the base of this thing looking up at Pilot Peak. And so this mountain goes up like almost 6,000 foot off the valley floor, 5,000 whatever feet. It's like 10,700 foot mountain up at the top. And so it really stands out compared to most any other mountains around the area. And you get the Tona Mountains over here, which are smaller rolling mountains. But this Pilot Peak is one that it'd be fun to go climb that one someday. But you can see there's a couple little rivulets coming out of the mountain over here, and then there's one over here. This is like the one on the map, right? I mean, do you see any others that are mapped? This one's mapped. There's a spring that comes out the base of the mountain and goes right by this property, and there's a road that comes up the stream. So you got the road on one side and the stream on one side. So you got road in the front, stream in the back. And this is going down to some ponds that are being used to irrigate someone else's field. So down here you can see that they've ponded up the stream and they're irrigating green fields with it. But this stream runs up the hill to this property, and then a little further up you start getting into trees and more action there. So I know this trail is used because there's another cabin over here. It's called is that McChristian Springs, McDonald Creek, and the trail keeps going up past this property. Horse Canyon, I think there's another homestead up here somewhere if I remember right. Look at this, another green valley in here. I mean, there's water in these hills. Probably get a lot more deer and action because of that too. More wildlife. So here's a creek. I'm not sure if it flows year round or what, but it's there. It looks like there's a little camper down there at the bottom of the hill. So let's look at the property lines and see what we got. So here's the property lines, a different set of software. Here's the springs and the creek coming down, and a couple houses in the cabin in the area. You come up this way and around, or this way. I mean, there's a couple different routes you can take, but you got the road going through the property, and you got the stream going through the property. So the stream's clipping the corner of the property, so you get more usable area that way, but you still got access to it. And then the road's clipping the property here too, so you can drive right up to it, park on the road or park on the property and start using it. You can bring your RV out here, or mobile home, or sleep in a car or tent, whatever, and start building, start working on a more permanent structure. It's just got, I think a couple people have set up along this stream over time, but they don't seem to have lasted. I think you can see water in there. And it's not like a massive river, it's just a creek. Some trees throwing shadows. It's living off the creek. As you keep following it, you get down to the homesteader down here that's got the farm going. You know, numerous trees. You can really see the water there. You know, that's water, right? It's not just gravel. And he's got it going through some pipes or something into, or under the bushes, into the pond. He's built a nice pond. He's using that for his animals and for his fields. It's pretty neat. Barrow Ranch. So just up the hill from there is where this property is. And then just south of there is Pilot Peak. So you're right at the base of that mountain. Right backed up to the mountain. And the hikers that like to go up to the top, I guess they come in from the east side, Miners Canyon here somewhere. Willow Canyon. This must be Miners Canyon. Yeah, because you can drive pretty close up there and then hike the last little bit. If you like hiking, there's a hike for you. I'm sure you could do it from this side too, it'd just be longer. Let's look at some other property lines. So this is the different set of software's lines. There's the creek, there's the road. Pulled up the taxes, just checking. They were $2107 in 2017. They're paid. It's in my company's name, ready to go. So it'll let me know and sign it over. So I pulled up the market, 10 acres in Elko County. And this isn't the cheapest one in the market, but it's not that far off. The cheapest ones you can actually pay cash for and just be done with. Is my property here, like $1,999, and then the prices start going up from there. But I was going to ask $2,999 for this one, and I think that puts it on the front page at least. Well, maybe not the front page, but pretty close. So not the cheapest one, but I think the cheapest one with water. Here's a picture of Pilot Peak. I think this is coming up that backside we were just looking at. Coming in looking at it from this direction, because that's where the hikers go, up that way. I think this is looking at it from the freeway. I mean, that's a beauty. I think this is looking at it. Oh yeah, this is coming from the south, going hiking up that way. This is on the other side of it though. This is on the east side. This is over here looking at it. This is, yeah, that's from the other side, from the climbers. Some different views of the mountain. Here's at the top. Just a bunch of chunky rocks. And yeah, this is, a lot of the pictures are from the other side because that's where people access it to go climb it. But that's the property. So if you want to buy this one, I'll put a link down below. It'll take you to my website and it'll be to this property, and there's a buy it now button. You can click on the buy it now button and click that, and you fill out your information. It still says $5 grand. I'm going to lower the price before this video gets uploaded, but you fill out your information and hit next and put your credit card or debit card in there, and it's yours. You can start using it the same day. I'll do all the paperwork to get it into your name. No other fees, all in right there, $2,999. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. Luke Smith at ruralvacantland.com.